Whatever. Your name's Dave. It is an unseasonably warm April day in your bedroom. Well, your name is Dave. It is an unseasonably warm April day. Your bedroom window is open to let some air in, and your fan is cranked. Arguably, even more cranked would be your fly beats, which brings us to your variety of interests. A cool dude like you is sure to have plenty. You have a penchant for spinning out unbelievably ill jams with your turntables and mixing gear. You like to rave about bands no one's ever heard of but you. You collect weird dead things preserved in various ways. You're an amateur photographer and operate your own makeshift darkroom. You maintain a number of ironically humorous blogs, websites, and social networking profiles. And if the inspiration strikes, you won't hesitate to drop some fat rhymes on a mofo and represent. What will you do? Dave, quickly retrieve arms from cinder blocks. Nah. Dave, get the damn beta and save your friend's life. This notion strikes you as nonsensical. You can't imagine how a video game could save someone's life, and in any case, you're quite sure no one you know is in any danger. Anyway, these are your copies of the beta you received in your mail recently. You labeled them with your name in bold red paint to distinguish them from your bro's copies, who labeled his in kind. Neither of you really gives a shit about this game or has any intention of playing it, but you'll be damned if you'll let that get in the way of your campaign on one-upmanship. Dave, bleat like a goat and piss on your turntable. You would never consider allowing any fluid even remotely resembling urine to touch your beloved turntables. That would risk breaking them, and a world without the gift of your godly science just doesn't sound like a place that you want to be a part of. While you're at it, you might as well wipe out human civilization with a meteor or something ridiculous like that, which will probably never happen. That sort of thing only happens in stupid idiot movies for stupid idiots. You will, however, contemplate bleeding like a goat for ironically humorous purposes at a later date. Dave, examine closet. This is your closet. This is where you keep a lot of your crap, like that box and that bottle of... What is that? Is that... Dave, check out Blue Box. Ben Stiller. Yeah. This is the package that your friend John Egbert sent you for your 13th birthday a little while ago. It now contains nothing except a note and a certificate of authenticity vouching for the genuine Hollywood memorabilia which the box originally contained, and which you are now wearing to be ironic but also be incredibly cool in a way somehow intangibly related to the ironic nature of the accessory. You find it sort of exasperating to explain these subtleties to people. The box also included a signed photo of Ben Stiller, which now proudly hangs above your closet, proudly and ironically. Dave, take box. You capture log the box through a hash map fetch modus. Your modus's current hash function resolves the index by valuing each consonant at 2 and each vowel at 1. The total is divided by your number of cards, and the remainder is the index. Box is 2 plus 1 plus 2 equals 5. 5 out of 10. Blah, blah, blah. Damn it, I see why they make shit so complicated. The box is capture logged in card number 5. Dave, examine jar of unknown yellow substance in the closet. Oh, hell yes. It is an unopened container of apple juice. You thought you were all out. It's like fucking Christmas up in here. This is so great. You've got to tell John about this immediately. He'll be so excited. Dave, take juice. You capture log the juice into your card 7. 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1% 10 equals 7. Dave, access Pastor John and Pastor John. In addition to letting your buddy know that this outstanding juice windfall that you've In addition to letting your buddy know about this outstanding juice windfall, you figure you'll wish him a happy birthday while you're at it. In your own cool, sort of roundabout way, of course. Good thing you looked at that box he sent you, or you might have forgotten. You also might as well ask him about that beta. The kid's been harping about it for weeks. It would be cool if it came on his birthday. He'd be one happy camper. Hey, so what's insane loot did you rake in today? I got a little monster exposure. It's so awesome. I'm gonna watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. Oh hell, that is such a coincidence. I just found an open container of apple juice in my closet. It's like fucking Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fine. But I just have one question, and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, nuts. Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice. Okay, I can accept that. Monster B the celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Salvage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the bait yet? No. Did you? Man, I got 2 copies already, but I don't care. I'm not gonna play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro? Game Bro is joking, we both knew it. Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there right now. Alright. Dave, go online and view sites indicative of your interests. You open the Hephaestus web browser and direct it to your ironically maintained blog where you post monthly satirical reviews of Game Bro magazine. Your latest post is a review of the March issue. Oh shit! Image. Red snap. Fuck yeah. 2009 be like. You've been meaning to write a review for the latest issue too, but you've been sort of dogging it. Something about the game they're reviewing just doesn't strike you as ripe for satirical purposes. In a new tab, you open another one of your sites, a webcomic ironically maintained through a satirical cipher vaguely similar to that of your blog. It is called Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. You have legions of devoted fans, most of whom are totally convinced of your creative persona's sincerity, which is just how you like it. Let's check a comic out. Yeah. I can't wait to be a useless piece of shit all day and play all these games. I'm falling down these stairs. I warned you about the stairs, bro. I told you, dog. It keeps happening. I told you, man. I told you. I told you, man. I told you about the stairs. Best comic ever. Jesus Christ. Let me just. Let's see. Damn it. Let me just. Okay, good. Dave, check the latest page of the Midnight Crew. You figure as long as you're chilling at your computer, you might as well see how the new MSPA story is going. You haven't looked at it in a while. The Midnight Crew. You are the members of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. Your nefarious plots are serpentine in complexity. Your schemes convoluted. You are planning a heist in your underground hideout. What will you do? Use Occam's razor on plans and schemes. Spade uses Occam's razor to carve a circular hole into the heist plans, freeing it from the knife.
You wonder what moron would jam the knife so hard into the table in the first place. Spade slick. Climb ladder and exit hideout. Climb ladder and exit hideout. Implement nefarious plots.
You push against the manhole cover, but it seems some unbelievable jackass has parked your gateway van on top of it. A familiar feeling stirs.
That feeling is overwhelming, soul-blackening rage. What the show is that? Anyways, it's the sort of rage that'll make a man feel totally justified in sporting an unnecessarily elaborate assortment of fancy blades. Dave, skip ahead 100 pages or so. Eh. You don't remember where you left off, so you jump way ahead. You always forget to save your place in the story. It looks like tempers have become short in this pressure cooker already. You speculate that the tipping point may have been an ill-advised motion for a game of 52 pickup. Dave, save your place. Read it later. Even though the adventure began recently, it's already over 3,000 pages long. You just don't have the time for this bullshit. You'll catch up later. Besides, it looks like someone's pestering you. You're pretty sure you know who it is. Dave, answer your chum.
In some cultures, the persistent refusal of a lady's invitation to play a game with her would be a sign of disrespect. Either that or flagrant homosexuality.
What? Oh no. Look, I'm busy, okay? I've got a lot of shit on my plate. No sort of a big deal, okay? I know. Sometimes I wonder how you were ever allowed to pay for meals in restaurants. It must be hard to keep a low profile when you're always or hearing odd voices whisper, "It's that guy who has a blog." Seriously, dudes be worshipping me left and right. I can't hardly walk around the street without stepping over torsos of the prostrate. Navigating the urban landscape, I'm sure, is difficult enough without an obstacle. A course of deferential flesh and skyward asses. Perhaps adapting the art of parkour to your unique environment would help. Yeah, I mean, damn. Like, there's this scuffy little shit at my feet. An orphan or something, I don't know. Face flush on the pavement. I'm like, dude, you listening for a stampede of buffalo or something? He braves a look at me and then gives my shoe a little kiss and scurries the fuck off. Heavy as the crown. Yeah. I'm not kicking Oliver Twist in the fucking face every day is my gift to the world, I guess. Breathtaking magnanimity. Magnanimity. I don't know words. Among other things. I just give and fucking give. Indeed, nary a jewel tumbles from your wish box of daily exploits, which I imagine does not sparkle. You're just lobbying for me to play that dumb game. Baseless accusation. Look, I'm telling you, Egbert is all about that game. He'll play it with you and probably be tickled retarded about it. I know this very well. I cannot hasten his mail's delivery, however. Yeah, I'll ask him some more about it. And look how about this. And look how about this. If you ever find yourself in the position where your life depends on me playing that piece of shit game, then I'll play. Will that make you happy? More than you know. It perfectly mollifies my grief over the demise of chivalry. John, what are you doing? Stop doing nothing. Meanwhile, in the present, in a place where the present may be a concept of dubious merit, John is spacing out. Of course, what else is he gonna do? But a vague and forceful thought jolts him to attention. Or maybe it is just that bumping sound coming from the other side of the door. What is that? A thick, unpleasant fluid pools from beneath the door. Troubling. Investigate this. There's a trail of this fluid in the hall of the interior room. Dave, play some hauntingly sick beats. Yeah. You've had enough of your computer for a while. You feel like you've been messing around on it all week. It's time to get your jam on. You pull up your trusty Akai MPC 1000 sampler and prepare to get some sick nasty sound. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. These are just instructions, so I'm not gonna read that.
Dave, take a sip of the apple juice, despite what John said. Those beets were so fresh they belong in the produce aisle. Is is what you're talking about. Soccer moms be thumping that shit for ripeness like melons. You know what I'm saying? After beets that fresh, it would be a crime not to reward yourself with a celebratory swig. You can't do it. John's got you all twisted up inside now. All you can think about is Mandel's gross monster piss. Damn you, Egbert. You recapture all the juice. Dave, allocate sword to Trispecibus. Your Trispecibus is already allocated with a blade kind abstratus. There is no need to allocate it. You can wield You can wield your sweet ninja sword as a weapon. Once it is in your Shrife, but you will have to capture log it first before moving it there. Dave, capture log sword. Oh shit. Ninja sword. 17, blah blah blah. Occupies same card as juice from Silex. It splashes all over your turntables and copies of the beta. Ah! Dave, get a towel or something. You head out to get a towel from the bathroom across the hall. You can glance at one of your many radical puppets in your bro's collection and nod in approval. Is there anything not awesome about your bro? No, you think not. You enter the bathroom. There's a damp towel on the floor. You can probably use it for this crisis. Wait, I can't read. You enter the bathroom. There's a damp towel on the floor you can probably use for this crisis. You stop to pay a little respect to one of your bro's boys up there. Hey, little man, how's it hanging? Dave, capture log damp towel. Shit. Out goes the blue box. Dave, search the bathroom for something slightly less damp. Now you just decide to wring this towel out in the toilet and make it less damp. Now it's just a towel. Take towel. You take the towel and grab the box again while you're at it. Dave, clean up the juice. You clean up the juice with the towel and hang the damp beta envelopes on your line to dry off. In the breeze of the fan, the betas jostle near the open window. This arrangement is a little disconcerting. If they fell out, it sure would be a stupid way to lose them. Turn off the fan. The crisis is easily averted, and you can't imagine it will ever resurface later in any way, shape, or form. That beta is as good as yours forever. You should probably go pester Egbert again. You wonder if he found the beta yet. You also might chat about your respective solidicities and fetch modi if the topic happens to come up. You wonder if he's anywhere near as smooth with his Solidex as you are. Probably not. It's probably not even humanly possible. Suddenly, a rambunctious crow flies in the open window and snatches the beta, possibly to make a nest with, or just for the sake of being a brainless, feathery asshole. You yell at the bird. Stop. You accidentally launch your ninja sword. Everything goes flying out the window, dead bird and all. No one can ever know. No one can ever know about this. Dave, look out window. Yeah, you can kiss that all that stuff goodbye. You feel sorry for the bird, but at least you never planned on never using the beta ever. Anyway, now that now that that bit of ugliness is behind you, you guess you can look for to several more hours of mist ground in your room. Whoa, wait, what? Look, it rose. Wizard. Absolutely hilarious. Perfect. You prepare to descend the stairs to your living room. You're standing eye to eye with a familiar foe, a 20-foot tall granite statue of the mighty wizard Zazarpan the Learned. Your mother had him installed through a hole in the roof with a heavy-duty crane. Just look at that mystical gaze. To peer into those aloof, glassy eyes is to arrest the curiosity of any mortal. To behold the wisdom concealed in the furrows of that venerable face is to know the ceaseless joys of bewilderment itself. Any man so fortunate as to catch askance his merry twinkle or twitch of whiskers shall surely have all his dreams fulfilled. You find this grisly abomination utterly detestable. Rose, psychoanalyze mother's love of wizards. There is nothing to psychoanalyze. Your mother clearly has no real affinity for these damnable things. She only collects them to spite you. If anything, she finds them even more repellent than you do. She is just a committed woman. Rose, go downstairs to the kitchen back door. You descend to the living room area where your home's expensive open layout. There is the sound of rushing. Pardon me. There is the sound of rushing water beneath the floor. It tends to strike guests as a strange presence in the living space, but it's become hardly audible to through familiarity. There's the front door, but hopefully there's no need to make the long trek around the house in the rain. You might as well see if you can slip through the kitchen and out the back unnoticed. View mother's solid copper vacuum statue. Okay, but it's bronze. Okay, but it's bronze, not copper. But it wasn't always. A while ago, you gave this as an ironic gift to your mom for Mother's Day. You even customized it with a drink holder to support one of her ubiquitous alcoholic beverages. She liked the gift so much she had it bronze and put on this pedestal. She even left it plugged in so it can still be turned on now and then, but never to do any cleaning. It never leaves this display. Sometimes at night when you're in your room, you can hear it wailing from downstairs. She must know you can hear it. She's completely deranged. Rose, grab the Eldritch Princess. It's too big to captchalogue. Not that you would want to move it anyway. The pretty princess doll has been sitting there for months, ever since your mother got this abomination for your birthday, as a totally passive-aggressive gesture. You decided to make it much less abominable by knitting Her Majesty a new head and new arms. Now it brings a mischievous smile to your face whenever you walk by. Your mother hasn't removed the doll yet, and probably never will. She would never be the one to blink first. Rose, acquire umbrella for protection from elements. Blah blah blah. Alex, speak. You're going to have a hell of a time accessing that card when you need it. You guess you'll just cross that bridge right later. Rose, peek inside kitchen. The liquor bottles are out in full force. Mom is surely nearby. Rose, investigate richly colored object in middle of screen. And that would be your refrigerator, whose surfaces have customarily served as the battlefield for a chilly siege of passive-aggressive one-upmanship. This was a drawing you did of your cat Jaspers when you were younger, along with a poem about him. Your mother brought this ostentatious $15,000 frame for it, and had it welded to the door. Using the colorful magnet letters, you recently left us succinct. I don't know how to succinct message, which may or may not have been directed toward anyone in particular. But you shouldn't find. But you couldn't find the letter W, so you just stuck two V's together. Your mother then purchased a fresh pack of W's and left them there for you for your convenience. Appreciative of the thoughtful gesture, you left her a sincere thank you note, which you had legally notarized and then marked with a drop of blood. But part of it was touching the floor, so your mother was kind enough to lift the lower portion of the document with a velvet pillow. Rose, attach a W to face as fake mustache. This is incredibly silly, and you're not sure how it fits into your campaign against your mother or getting your computer back online to escape your doom. But it's hard to resist getting a little silly sometimes, especially when you are absolutely positive no one is watching. Yeah. Hilarity ensues. Joel, Rose, capital log W. But that unsightly void of the W pack won't do, nor will the gash in the plastic. You deposit 12 cents in its place, which is your approximation of the letter's value. You also make a vow to return the letter to return the I can't read. You also make a vow to return later and neatly sew the plastic shut. Think of ways to one-up mother. You now wonder how to address the pillow situation. It seems the woman has you at a clear disadvantage. Perhaps slipping a fresh doily under the pillow will do the trick, or maybe spilling a bit of Worcestershire sauce on it, and then having it dry cleaned and returned along with a laboriously ingratiating apology note. No, there's just no time for anything like that. Or maybe, just hang out loud here, you could use the entire pack of W's as M's. Oh yes, that would burn. But why did she write true on the refrigerator? But you've already done something with that W pack, and there's no need to go back and gild that lily. This is delicate business, and that pillow is screaming for rebuttal. Rose, catalog velvet pillow. You decide to take the velvet pillow and lovingly embroider a poem in praise of motherhood on it. Hopefully you can pull this off before she notices it's gone. but it causes your tree to be pretty badly unbalanced. It surely will auto-balance itself in a moment. And just like that, the umbrella becomes accessible in the root guard. That's one of the things you'll love about the tree modes.
The happy surprises. Rose, head out the back door. Okay, enough's enough. Time to get going.
You don't know how she does that. You're never safe in this house. And of all things to be doing during the power outage, she's up to her ironic house life routine again. That mop bucket doesn't even have any water in it. What an absolute madwoman! Hop over counter, landing in a roll. This bird's gotta fly. You troll! Yeah! Absolutely cool. I'm just checking. Lousy, goddamn, stupid wizards. Meanwhile, in the past again. You're almost done patching up the hole. You're almost done patching up the hole in your window with gaffer tape. But it's sort of hard to get any work done when people keep pestering you all day. I guess you better get that. Answer, chum. Hi, Dave. Hey, what's up? Not much. What's up with you, bro? That one. It's alright. It's alright. Being chill, I guess. You know how it goes. Right. Feeling cool today, Mr. Cool Guy? Oh man, you know it's so cool. Shit is. Pardon me. Shit is ice cold up in here. Shit is wicked bananas. I'm telling you. So, have you talked to John today? Yeah, we were just talking a while ago about how he sucks at his silly decks. Can you believe he uses stack? That kid is ridiculous. Well, that doesn't sound like much fun. What was you use again? Wait, never mind. I forgot whatever we talk about goofy moduses. I get a migraine. But what do you want? What do you want with John? I want to tell him happy birthday and ask him about his birthday package. Oh yeah, I was being sort of cagey. And told him to check the mail because I was wondering if mine came yet. I think it did. Yeah, I think mine came too. So I guess you want to know if he likes it or something. No, he will not he will not open it. He will lose it. Oh, well, sorry to hear that. I guess no, it's good actually because he will find it again later when he really needs it.
Which, of course, is why I sent it in the first place. See, like, I never get how you know these things. I don't know. I just know that I know. Alright. Anyway, I have to go. I have to feed Beck, which is always a bit of an undertaking. Man, if I were you, I would just take that fucking devil beast out behind the witch and blow its head off. I don't think I could if I tried. Yeah, say hi to your granddad for me too, okay? Yes, I guess an encounter with him is almost certain. It is usually intense. Well, yeah, isn't it always with family? But he sounds like a total badass. Yeah, he totally is. Anyway, gotta go. See ya. Dave, get phone. It'll be handy to have your phone on standby, so you won't always have to go back to your computer whenever someone pesters you. This way, you can text. Pardon me. You can text message people no matter where you are or what outrageously cool thing you're up to. So cool. John, pursue adversary into that room. And even meanwhile, in the present, sort of, once again, the slippery antagonist eludes you. You only find more of these unpleasant oily smears. Someone is pestering you. Both your PDA and computer register the message. This chum will know what to do. Alright, I'm out of my room now looking for my bro's game. Oh, good. Yeah, there's no sign of Rose yet. I hope she is okay. Well, if she comes back, I'll be ready. You better know what you're talking about, 'cause this could get ugly. I brought my phone, and I also took my awesome katana with me in case things get too hot to handle, and they always do. You mean that cheap piece of shit you have on your wall? Fuck you. It's sharp and it's awesome and it's a sword. End of story. Okay, I don't really care. I'm in my room again. I really think there's someone else in this house, like monsters or something. Howie? I wish. Dude, monsters aren't real. That stupid kid stuff is for stupid babies. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. What are you, an idiot? Probably. Of course there are monsters in your house. You're in some weird evil monster dimension. Come on. Skepticism is the crutch of cinematic troglodytes. Like, hey, mom, dad, there's a dinosaur or a ghost or whatever in my room. Yeah, right, Junior. Go back to bed. Fuck you, mom and dad. How many times are we going to watch this trope unfolded? It wasn't goddamn funny the first time I saw it. Just just once I'd like to see Dad crap his pants when a kid says there's a vampire in his closet. Oh shit, everyone in the minivan. Be fucking done of the year right there. Okay, stop. What do I do? What do you have? A hammer? Man, so lame. Okay, whatever. You should look into weaponizing your Silodex. My brother's always getting on my case about it. But man, it's not as easy as it sounds. But if you're fighting monsters left and right, you don't have to. You don't have much choice. Hmm. Okay, I guess I can read up on data structures some more. How's it going? How's it going there? I'm out in the living room. He's usually here, but I don't see him. Might be playing his mind games. He's always pulling this ninja shit. All I see is a little cow over there, so I guess he can't be far. Oh god, so lame. What? See, I just don't know why you think it's cool. His ventriloquist rapping thing. Oh, Lil Cal? No, man, Lil Cal's the shit. That's fine. You are entitled to your opinion. I'm just saying that being a white guy who is a rapper with a ventriloquist doll is not cool by any stretch of the imagination or by any definition of the word cool, ironic or otherwise. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, bullshit. Cal is dope. Puppets are awesome. John Edward Wells. The end. Yeah, more like the opposite of all those things yeah, more like the opposite of all those things is the thing that is true. I'm going to read. Good luck with you, bro. Read your book. Stay wary of these foes. Hold up.
Okay, cool. Oh, not Steam. Monsters? Only retarded babies who poop in their diapers believe in that stuff. Sound. Rose. A youth roll right out of the front door. Oh shit! A grieve! Blood aggress. Passive. Abjure. A beautiful one. Abstain. It looks like Mom is satisfied with her strife quota for the day. She simply returns to her housework. No point in going out the front door anymore. Might as well head out the back, like he originally planned. Rose. First, be the pony. Second, trample Mom. You can't be the stupid pony, and frankly, you can't imagine why anyone would want to. But you give the pony a begrudging pat on the snout anyway. Her name is Maplehoof. John, turn around! Theater structures for assholes. Chapter 7. God damn it, why do I even bother? The good news. Finally, your revolting incompetence can be put to use. Instead of accidentally firing a Silodex full of steak knives into a priceless oil painting of your beloved great aunt. You're trying to read, okay? This book is already unpleasant enough as it is without the weird voices in your head nagging you to do things. Besides, I thought we already agreed there's no such thing as monsters. Exclamation point. Fine, you'll interrupt your reading and turn around, but you don't see what could possibly be so. Oh my God, it's a monster! Sound. Several exclamation points. Don't look at Monday gets it. Agree. What an incompetent buffoon. You leave through the back door. Nearby is the transformer which distributes electricity from the underground generator powered by the river flowing beneath your house. The transformer was struck by lightning, though, and it no longer works. You wonder why. You wonder if your mother has any plans to have it fixed. You guess she'd rather just play her mind games in a dark house like a weirdo. You can see the mausoleum and the portable generator across your backyard. You're almost there. John Rose use umbrella. You regather your items and begin the soggy trek to Mausoleum Ward. Get up, John. This is no time for slumber. Sound.
Oh shit! Shit!
Rose, forget the W and make haste to the mausoleum. Retrieving the W never even crossed your mind. It's just a stupid magnet.
John, salvage your weapon and fight on!
Gotta get cash.
Success.
You said, put the bunny back in the box. Now why couldn't you put the money back in the box? Now exult, victory. Spoils are yours. Let's see here. Green Tyke, Jufus, Plucky Tot, Fidgety Bopper, Ankle Biter, Champ Fry, Pesky Urchin, Nipper Cadet, Bury Sprout, Cool Buckaroo, Knee-High Pilgrim, Moppet of Destiny, Gadabout Pipsqueak, Boy Skylark, Rumpus Buster, Lodestar Youth. Joel Viscosity, Cash Limit, blah blah blah. The amazing victory allows you to scale your first 2 achievement rungs on your etch ladder. You are now a pluggy tot with a new feather in your cap to show for it. The etch ladder rewards you with your bold ascent with 125 boon dollars. You waste little time in store.
I can't. Damn it. The amazing victory. Blah blah blah. You waste little time in
storing them in your ceramic pork hollow. piggy bank. Additionally, climbing the rungs has boosted your gel viscosity and cash limit. By expanding your cash limit, you have made room for all that nice grist you just collected. You now have 32 fragments of built grist and 10 fragments of shale. What about that cod? It seems the shale imp has allocated the bunny to its strife specibus. Sort of a stupid thing to use for a weapon, but you might as well grab it and stick with the bunny if your strike within your strife deck while you're at it. It will at the very least be safer there. Handle kind. Well, you group the two specify in your strife portfolio. No self-respecting strifer would be caught dead without one. Gather the scattered bits of your large hammer. Oddly enough, it seems breaking the sledgehammer altered the stratus from hammer kind to handle kind, even going as far as expelling the head of your smaller hammer from your deck to force compliance. You didn't even notice in the heat of battle. You grabbed the sledgehammer handle, expelling the useless Harlequin figurine. Now repair the hammer. You merge the sledgehammer head with its handle and return it to your strife deck, repairing the hammer kind of stratus in the process. The smaller hammer handle is ejected from the deck, since of course handles of any sort no longer belong there, obviously. Fine. Now what? Dave is pestering you, but you don't have time to deal with this nonsense right now. Something is amiss in your room. You can't quite put your finger on it. Rose, hurry and activate the generator. You fire up the generator and drag a cord into the mausoleum. Of course, it would be foolish to run the generator inside a confined space. Generator safety is everyone's business. Defile tomb. Sorry, Jaspers, have to make space for the laptop. Besides, your final resting place is already a mockery. You should have decomposed years ago under a bed of petunias like a normal cat, not given to a taxidermist and fitted in a tiny custom-tailored suit, and then stuffed in a coffin built for infants. Rose, plug in your laptop. That's hilarious.
Let me just.
You plug in your laptop and connect to the internet signal again. Everything predictably falls out of your Solidex, but you're not about to get bent out of shape about it. You have bigger fish to fry.
Looks like Dave noticed you're back online. He pesters you like clockwork. And there's John. What on earth is he up to?
The door, John. Look at the door.
You're right. Didn't Rose yank the door off its hinges and prop it on your bed?
Something or someone or something has put it
Back and left it slightly ajar. Incredibly alarming. Investigate.
Sound. What is this? What this is so outrageous. Rose, pester John. Oh, there you are. John said your house is burning down, or are you on fire yet, or what? No, for now I have retired to the safety of a smaller building, which is much closer to the forest fire threatening my residence. Oh well, that's relief. John told me to get the game to help get you out of there, so I'm working on that now. Working on it? Yeah, my bro's copy. Long story. Hey, don't tell John this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little. you're referring to your brother's collection? I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's cool and all. This, pardon me, the semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever. The semi-ironic. Man, I don't even know. I'm just starting. I'm just starting to think some of this shit is going a little far, and it's kind of fucked up. I've seen the websites. I like them. Yeah, well, you would. Oh man, I wish little Calvin would look at me like that with those dead eyes. Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real and he's talking to me, and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out. Interesting. Oh God, why did I just tell you my dream? You're going to have a field day with that. I'm currently scrawling notes furiously into one of my many psychoanalysis journal I maintain for you. Published papers forthcoming. Because, it's not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than to evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies. Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me. He won't answer me either. But I am watching him. I suspect he's preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the gust of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown. Alright, I'm out later. Interrogate this madwoman. Nana? Yes, dear. Wow, you scared the living daylights out of me. Well, I guess it was really a great prank. Good one, Nana. Anyway, are you really my dad, Nana? Of course, John. I've come back to help you on your journey through the medium and beyond. I'm delighted to see you. What a fine young man you turned out to be, just like your father. Okay, I guess I'll take your word for it. I don't remember you at all. My dad said I was really young when you died. Hey, speaking of which, do you know where he is? I looked everywhere for him. Oh dear, he's beating up imps. Your father. Oh, never mind. Your father was kidnapped. Oh no. When he crossed over to the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness, which your presence here has awakened. What? Okay, so what is the medium you're talking about? It is where we are now, a realm that is a ring of pure void dividing light and darkness. It turns in the thick of the insiposphere, a place untouched by the flow of time in your universe. You mean because we are inside a computer or in the game software? You mean because we are in a computer or in the game software or something? A computer? Why? What is that, dear? What is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption like the horseless auto boxcar? Well, uh, it's like this machine that of course I know what a computer is, John. I was just pulling your leg. No, okay. No, John, you're not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines, in a way, serve to invoke this realm's instance. Yet it stands independently of any physical machine, and somewhat paradoxically, always has. I'm not sure I get it, but alright. So, what do I actually need to be doing here? I think it would be, best if we started with the big picture. Sound. Go on. Let's check out the flash first. Above the medium, beyond the seven gates, residing at the core of the insiposphere, also known as Skya. Legend holds that Skya exists as a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential, where our
What does that mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. But needless to say, whatever a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently covet its destruction. Speaking of, man, this song's good. Let's do it later. And and as it so happens, at the center of this realm whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on a stage, stuck in eternal stalemate. Yes, yes, they have dueled in this manner forever. That is, until you showed up. Me? Yes, you, John. Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted from its kernel's hatching. You see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. Hold up. Yeah, whatever. One goes down to a kingdom entrenched in darkness, the other up to a kingdom basking in light. Each comes up to rest in an orb atop a sprite, of which there are three others in kind. The four spires are situated above a throne, and these two thrones preside over the two respective sovereign powers. And once the kernels are situated, that is when the game is afoot. The true war begins: light versus dark, or good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose, without exception. A quest of utility, then. Wow, really? Then what's the point? That remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you are about to take, is the ultimate riddle. Whoa! For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skya and pass through the first gate situated directly above your house, not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you had better be prepared to sharpen your adventuring skills. How am I supposed to get up there? You build! Exclamation point. Okay, I think I got it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant. Well, I don't know. That all sounds kind of weird, but in any case, we build the house to get to these gates, and then I can save my dad. Yes, John. And after that, we solve this ultimate riddle thing and save the Earth from destruction. Oh no, I'm afraid not. Question mark. Your plan is done for, dear. There's nothing you can do about that. Oh. Your purpose is much more important than saving that silly old planet, though, and that is. Ooh, yes, I'll have to agree with the flow tag about that. John, you are such a good boy. I know you'll succeed. Thanks, Nana. You are a good boy, and good boys that deserve treats. Hooray! I'm going to bake you some cookies. The hag mentioned cookies. Pursue her. God damn it. That's just what you need. More baked goods. John, you do not say no to cookies. I command you to get them. You totally abjure the hell out of that idea. You're so busy abjuring, you don't even notice Rose has been trying to pester you this whole time. I suppose this is enough of this bullshit for now.